So as y'all probably noticed, that last video was part 2 of 3. The reason that's part 2 of 3 is not because I'm trying to go sick on Adam. It's because there's a lot of components to this, and I felt that the best way for me to do it was to take it piece by piece. So this is going to be the one with all the extra shit that's not related to him or his girl. If you notice, the first one was strictly like relating to like his immediate family. The second one was more so about how his girl was thinking about shit and how that was fucked up. And now this one is going to be focused on all the extra shit. Mainly that is not related to that, but if there's a couple things I forgot about that I remember while I'm doing this, I'll throw that in there. So, you know what I'm saying? Do all that down there. You know, I'm out this bitch washed. Oh, why I did that. Anyway, so Adam, this is the problem. I said this shit. I swear to God. I said this shit. This was like a main point of why I had to do this. I said way back when AD left. And then he had fucking whatever his name is, Spencer, on there. I said straight up, it's like when the white girl from the valley get arrested, and it's a black cop arresting her, and she start just throwing out all type of with the ER on it. It's like that, but like it's a more passive aggressive form. I feel like to a point where you would only really think that if you ever studied like psychology or knew anything about psychology. If you didn't, you wouldn't even you'd be like, you probably wouldn't make that connection. That's the only reason I think I did. I was like, well, wait. We know this motherfucker is not going to fire somebody who's like, because like Lush, I think got a better reaction than the suspect. That's not my feelings, but that's just how gauging the comment section and shit. People fucked with Lush. He was genuine. Like, even if he was a fucking lick, like, he was open about that. He was cool about that. So, like, I promise you, suspects probably done some hard line extortion type practices with arguing for his pay and contract rate and all that. I ain't gonna say he's done that, but possibly. If you go listen, no. Because I'm not going to put down suspect name because, listen, what Kelpie said, he should have known, bro, the moment that the motherfucker gets up and you said that. You should have been up when you said that. You shouldn't have waited for him to get up when you said that because you going to be sitting right back down. Mother, get the fuck down. Smack the shit out your mouth. And he held back. But what I'm saying is, I've noticed, I'm pretty sure ODM Slim not fucking with him no more. And ODM Slim said something about this being his last stream at one point. Now, I could be wrong. I gotta watch a little bit of NoJumper, see if something like that happens again. They need ODM Slim to save the show again. I might have to go see. But I'm pretty sure, judging by his affect with certain videos and whatnot, and like some other shit, that seemed like after that, he sort of seemed to be like, yo, really? Like, because he seen probably the same shit I saw 10 times more. Like, Adam, you were right there. Excuse me. Adam, you were right there. Why did you need me to do all this? Like, come on, bro. Let me tell you, I could tell Slim the type of motherfucker, he could take a hit. He could take a hit and he could definitely probably do more than that. You feel what I'm saying? But he just seemed like that real, like, you don't want to fight this motherfucker. This motherfucker kind of knows some shit. Like, it reminds me of, like, if I was black and bald-headed. But, yeah, so, like I said, man, this is going to be mainly focused around the shit that is not related to what is going currently on now with his girl, certain shit. So, the other thing is, when he had that Richard Spencer, whatever his name is, Spencer dude on the shit, I said straight up, so what? You got mad at the black folks, so now you fucking with the Aryans? That's what's going on? You fucking with the ABs and shit, now that you got mad at some black folk. Is that what's going on? Like, I told y'all, I'm pretty sure. That video was smacked. My bitch up playing in the background. I said, you know, the irony. I said, watch, he gonna start chilling with all these neo-Nazi weirdos. For real. So he gonna be chilling with all the racist weirdos. And then, like, shortly after that, I think I made a video. I know I put it in the comment section where I said, I'm positive I made a video about it because it was enough to where it stuck out to me, where it was like, it's really like, bro, is this what you doing? Like, this, it's almost like the most passive-aggressive way that he can only do because he's in the position that he's in to, like, get back at AD and them. He immediately goes to, I'm going to have, like, the next thing I'm going to do. Like, he hadn't even announced they left. I'm positive they left. I think they left the same day that happened. I remember AD saying something about that. Like, he's like, that was like one of the biggest reasons we fucking left. Like, you know, for real, like, and so when you're doing that, and then someone else on here said they noticed the cast getting lighter and lighter. I see it too. Now I've seen Destiny, that weird motherfucking Destiny, where I have no type of, I ain't co-signing that. That motherfucker said some fucked up ass joke that like isn't even a joke because it's not even funny about some slavery. And Adam 22 and everybody, oh ha 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 ha. Like that shit was not funny, bro. Like this, and like think about Adam with the situation you're in. You not going like, yo, like really? No, walk. You need to take that back. Like you not doing that. You can't make an apology later and be like, I just you know, it appeared like I laughed with it at the time. You can't do that. Cause it's like you really like, why is you laughing at that? Knowing what it is with you. Knowing why some people left because they felt a certain type of way about shit you were doing. So I called it. I said he was going to do all type of anything the moment I seen him do that racist shit. When I figured it out later on and I was like, oh, maybe it's just like the equivalent of when that white girl from the valley decided that she get arrested by black cops, so she starts throwing the ER at this motherfucker like a machine gun, rapid fire. Like, you know, once I thought that, I said, oh, maybe he won't go completely off it. But I started seeing all the shit that he's been doing literally the past like 3 weeks. This motherfucker has been on like self-destruction mode. The past 3 months maybe. That's when that Destiny thing happened, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. The fact that Crip Mac is the only one there being like, bro, stop. That's like, listen, bro, Adam, I don't care what nobody says. That's your only true friend in that motherfucker. I'm pretty sure if he's in the studio one day, he might stop me from getting at you if I really tried it. I think he's one of the only ones now that's still there that gonna step in the way of that. I'm not going out there by myself. Fuck that. Fuck that. No. I mean, I ain't gonna try immediately do you like that, but no, you're not gonna have no numbers advantage. Let's be clear. Nah, it's all entertainment. I'm not saying I'm gonna do anything. I just want to go on the NoJumper for an interview. And it reminds me of shit that like drug addicts do, or like people like I've done it like a couple times with some shit, but like it's not something I try to do, and I definitely don't do it anymore. Where like motherfuckers start like he'll fuck something up, so he'll just go in a fucking road, fucking shit up, and like if people that he kind of fucks with, if he burns bridges in that process and all that, he don't mind that, he don't care. I guess a better example would be like, when motherfuckers would be like, oh, he's just gonna get arrested again. He's just gonna go back to jail. In my mind, when motherfuckers would like be like just assuming that about me, especially motherfuckers like my pops and shit, like it would make me be like, well, fuck that, I'm gonna just do that then. And so I like crash out way harder than like I really like, I ain't have to crash out at all, but I would do it like to the hardest fashion and like a lot of times fuck shit up with people that really fuck with me because of that. So with Adam, he's sort of doing that. Like I said in the other video, chicken with his head cut off. Like, I've never seen it, man. But if someone got video of that or something, man, let me know. That's exactly what I see Adam 22 doing. He don't know what he's doing. He just doing anything. And the worst part is he has no one around him except Crip Mac going, bro, please don't. Please just stop here. You haven't completely crashed and burned yet. Come on, man. Please stop B5. You crash out on hucksters. That's too much. I can't do that. Yo, that shit is a talent. I can text like that, but I can't I can't do that shit in my fucking mental like that. No, that takes like you doing that for years. Program time 5, cuz. So this is where the problems arise, right? Is that I don't think he gonna take what Crip Mac say very, like, he don't, this is no diss to Crip Mac, but this is just what I think. The way Adam 22 is, man, he is the definition of passive aggressive, non-confrontational, probably soft, sheltered, like, lacks real life experiences. Like, he's the definition of all these things, and it's kind of messed up, bro. It's kind of like, I see how his girl played him. I see him, like, his method. He don't know what he's doing right now. He's pissed about a whole bunch of shit. I think he doesn't seem to think of, like, what's gonna happen next. Like, when the whole shit happens with fucking AD and them, I don't think he was thinking AD was gonna get mad or feel no type of way about that. I didn't think he thought it would cause, like, half the other people to leave because AD's leaving. And he don't understand the politics of that. A lot of them people, I can't really speak on much further than that. But y'all get my point. Where, like, even if they not directly under him in terms of that, the respect that they have and the fact that a lot of them people probably come from the same shit, they gonna still be like, well, he brought me here. So, like, in terms of this, it's like I'm under him. That's how they gonna look at it. Because that's how I would look at it. That's how a lot of people I know would look at it. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So, this is where it gets tricky for him, and I think especially because everything, like, he don't foreshadow, like, what's gonna happen. He don't think about it. Like, I really think he just tries to be, like, so optimistic about, like, yo, it's not gonna be a problem. No way they're gonna get mad at me for that. Like, bro, like, the fact that he got all them shits with them 16-year-olds and shit, like, it's like, not only the fact that he has them, that's bad, that's worse than what I'm saying, but that's bad enough as is, right? But even, like, a little bit less than that, but, like, also, it's like the fact that, like, when he's pissing all these people off, he doesn't seem to think that none of them are gonna leak that. Like, that's not as bad as it in itself, but, like, when you add the two together, it's really like, You really thought this. You really thought, like, not only was this shit already out about you, but you thought you were just going to go around pissing people off who knew this shit, like, knew more about it and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Let me put it like this. If Carlos Coy, if South Park Mexican, is in prison for some shit I'm positive he didn't do, because I was alive when he was in there, and all you could find out about was that he was in there for 42 years because he put a gun to a bitch head who was underage, who was like it was some chomo shit, and, like, made her give him head. Now, listen, my whole issue with this was, how you gonna do, like, a rape kit on that? Is it as accurate? The fact that now a whole bunch of other shit has been added onto this story, the victim seemed coached. There's a whole bunch of shit that made me be like, well, listen, I don't think SPM did that shit. And knowing the type of influence he had, the type of knowledge of production he had, that then Dre all of a sudden had a little later on, that's why. The fact he sounded kind of like Eminem, that's why. You feel what I'm saying? Anyway, so that's a whole different topic. But like I said, I bring that up because Adam really doing that shit. If they could give that to somebody who I don't even think did that shit, they could just make a charge up. And when it really first takes off, it's real sketchy. Like, it's to the point I ain't believe it just on that. I said, well, maybe if you had more evidence of things beyond that, okay. But I'm not taking that as word, as law. Now, a bunch of other people who wasn't around for that is now trying to take that and run with it, but it is what it is. Anyways, like I said, so I really think that with Adam, he don't really get that, like, him doing that in itself is bad. And on top of that, I don't think he thought, like, the fact that people knew he was doing that and that he shouldn't be doing that. And now he's not cool with them people. So they don't really have an obligation to watch his back. I don't think he thought of that. I don't think he thinks of the further down the line consequences to him doing shit. I think he thinks about, like, I might get hit in the face. I think he thinks about shit that can happen right there. But I don't think he thinks about anything that's unsevere or less than that. You see what I'm saying? So, that is what it is. I'm out this bitch, man.